Instagram page, Choosy Yoga, and some of you may not know me at all. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Achusa. I have an Instagram page where I talk about yoga, the journey of life, and how to be a better person, how to change your life into a more um, interuniversal connected life, into finding the deeper meaning of yourself and your life, and how to just be a better version of you. Honestly, it's just about being positive and being happy. I post pictures where under them I say a little few lines about how to feel certain things, how to avoid certain things, and so on. Um, I made a debate on my Instagram on whether or not my followers or and others would be interested in um, watching YouTube videos and would like me if they would like me to make them. And a few of my followers said yes, they would, so I decided to start it. Now, the first video that I'm going to do, we're going to talk about negativity. So, what negativity really is, yeah, and how it affects us. And some of us may misunderstand the word negative. We may just think, okay, bad things are negative, yeah, and of course that's true. However, some good things are negative as well. So everything that has a scent or an inch of negativity inside it is fully negative. Our mind has um, been built in a way to think negatively and to it thinks negatively and it gives out negativity. So first of all, you need to be aware that we live in a universe that is surrounded by energies. Good energies, you get good things. Give out bad energies, you get bad things. It's kind of like you get what you ask for. It's the only aspect in life where you honestly get what you ask for. We always complain, I don't get what I want. In this universe, whatever you say, you will get. So we have to learn to control the way we speak and the way we think. And although this may seem crazy, it really is true. So I'm going to give you one example of what I mean by negativity and negativity in small portions. Yeah. You get a friend that offers you water. For instance, I have a bottle of water right here. So I might tell my friend, hey, do you want to have some water? She's going to tell me, no, I don't want water. Cool. That is 100% full on negativity. There's and we think that's normal. What am I doing wrong? I'm telling her I don't want water because I really don't. That's fine. But this is a mistake we're making that's making us miserable. This is the mistakes we're making in our daily lives 24/7 every day. And this is why we're getting negativity towards us. So when you say I don't want water, the universe is instantly going to think, okay, she doesn't want water. So one with with saying I don't want water once, it's okay. You constantly say this. And when you say I don't want it, okay, the universe thinks she doesn't want it. So it takes things away from you. It doesn't understand that you don't want it at this moment. It just thinks this person doesn't want this thing. And it affects us all the time. For example, someone offers us money, I don't want money. Next thing you know, 2 months later, we have so much debt, and the only thing we want is money. So, uh, how to avoid this? Yeah. For instance, if someone offers me water and I don't want to drink water. So, uh, the best way to say is, uh, do you want water? I'll have some later. Or, I prefer to drink it later. You're not saying I don't want it. You are wanting it. You are wanting it later. So instead of saying I don't want it now, which is negative, you change it to the positive and say I want it later. I'll have it later. Yeah. Or for instance, uh, instead of saying I hate my life because something bad has happened to you. For instance, what example? You had a car accident, and you're really angry and you say, I hate my life, I just negative things happened to me, I had a horrible car accident. Yeah, okay. The universe is just gonna be like, oh, okay, you want all of this? I'm gonna give it to you. You hate your life. I'm honestly gonna give you. It's gonna keep giving you things that you're gonna say, I hate my life. I hate my life. You have a car accident. You have a debt. You had a bad argument. You break your phone. You burn your food. You break your foot. I don't know. Many things that are just gonna keep making you say, I hate my life. When you say I hate my life, this is the thing. If right now I say I don't want water, that's kind of like the universe doesn't hear it. Why? Because I'm not saying is it any energy. I just think I'm very my um, vibes are very low, so it's not really connecting. But when we're placed into reality of an emotion, so when we're placed in complete anger, that's when our emotions are like bursting with fire. Our energies are just so uh, high and so powerful. So when you have a car accident, when you're really angry and you just with full on hatred and anger say, I hate my life, trust me, the universe not only hears it, she's like, I get it, okay, I get it. Calm down. And that's how she feels. So I have something in my eyes. So we need to avoid this, okay? Think of ways you can say, I'm so sorry about this. Think of ways you can say everything that you're saying negatively, which you can say positively. There is so many ways, believe me, there is so many ways, okay? Um, so I'm gonna start, so let's talk about the car accident, for instance. You had a car accident, you say, I hate my life, you know? Uh, why did I have a car accident? What did this happen to me? I had a car accident, I had a car accident, you know? You can say, I would have preferred to drive home safely today. No, it would have been better, it would be good if I drove home safe today. Tomorrow, you're gonna drive home safe. You're gonna give this impression to the universe that you wanna get home safely. You're not giving it this impression that you hate accidents. The universe cannot, make it's not a smart human, and someone, it doesn't speak English, it doesn't speak Russian, it doesn't speak Chinese, it doesn't speak Spanish, it doesn't. What it speaks is energies. And when you're saying, I hate my life, I hate this accent, why did I have this accent? It doesn't think, it doesn't say why, or it doesn't distinguish between the word hate and like. It doesn't. These are phrases that we humans from different countries have put in our language to distinguish between the good and the bad, between the negative and the positive. So when you're talking about the accident in a negative manner, you know, the message you're giving to the world is Otusa accident, Otusa accident. Why? Because your energy is a bad, heavy, negative energy towards that accident. So you're giving energy to that accident. And what you're really getting back in return is more accidents. And this may seem ridiculous, okay? One accident happened, you may not have an accident for a whole year. You're gonna have another one, believe me or not, you will. Because you keep thinking about it. Or not an accident, you will have another negative thing happen to you, which will give you the same emotions that the accident gives to you. However, once you say, you're so fed up, I would have preferred to drive home safely today. You give yourself, why didn't I get home safely? So it's just, you're giving this emotion, I want to be safe. Me, safe. I am safe. So you give this message about being there safely, yeah? So everything can be said into a positive manner. Everything. And when you honestly, this is not an overnight thing. You don't watch this video and tomorrow you're gonna be a whole new positive person. All is good. It doesn't. Believe me, I've been there. It takes practice. You just have to watch what you say. So it's small. Start by small, tiny baby steps towards towards speaking positively. So we first need to think positively. Okay, everything starts from here. You think, and then You think and you see. You think and you speak. So what you think, you see. They say what you see depends on the view, and the view is up here. So if you think negatively, you will see negatively. If you think positive, you will only see the positive. So you need to start changing the way you think. You need to change the way you think about situations. You need to change the way you think about people. You need to change the way you think about yourself. And by this, you will see things more positively. So if you have a journal, get your journal and write, think positive. So your goal for the week is to think positive. Okay, I'll make another video and then we'll talk about speaking positively. Okay, and seeing positively. Our main goal for today, for the week, should be to think positive. So we should control our mind just a little bit. Remember, I talk a lot on my Instagram about controlling your mind, and controlling your mind is a full-time 24/7 job. However, if you don't control your mind with the correct balance, you're gonna lose your mind and you're gonna go insane. And that's the simplest way I can put it. You will be, our mind is not made to be controlled 24/7. It's not made to be controlled in a really unbalanced way. It has to be controlled moderately, in with moderation. Okay, we cannot control every single thought. So with that being said, this week try to control your thoughts. Try, not all of them. So if something happens to you, don't don't try to say. Some things over time have become natural. So, oh God, I hate this. That's true. Once you say this, I want you to snap out of it and say, I could have said this differently. You know? And once you say, I hate this, you get a whole image in your mind, a whole emotion. Think of that. See how you can change that. Don't say anything about it. Just say, which thoughts have made me say this? So go back on your thought patterns. Look at your thought patterns. So when I think this way, I'm likely to say this. Or when I think this way, I'm likely to think this and this too. And this is negative, so these two are negative. How can I change this? These are questions we should ask ourselves, okay? So this week, just look at your thought pattern and try to control your mind. And by control your mind, I don't mean try to change it. I mean try to see, kind of monitor your mind. See what you're thinking. Everyone has a thought pattern. Find your thought pattern out. Find what things trigger your negativity. What things trigger positivity. Often as humans, it depends on our chakras and our inner energies. We're active several hours through a day, we feel very happy. Several hours in the day, we feel very angry. Several hours in the day, we feel very, our sixth sense is very active. Several hours in the day, we feel very, um, we look at everything with a feeling of loss and passion. It's just several hour each chakra, just gives a little like heartbeat throughout the day. Each chakra is just saying, "Hey, I'm here." So when it says that, you're gonna feel a little bit of it's gonna nudge your emotions a little. Sometimes you sometimes you feel like it's so strange. You know, I foresee everything today. It's kind of like your third eye the chakra is a little bit kind of like heartbeating. I don't know how to say. Mm. I'm trying to keep the language here simple, so I may sound crazy, but you get used to it, I suppose. Um, so each chakra often, it just gives a little vibe because they are active. Although some of us may have no connection with them, may not be aware of them, may not even know their names, and may not even know their locations, may not even know what they're for. They're there. Our uh, unawareness doesn't make them go away. Our unawareness doesn't make them unactive. It does reduce its activity. It does reduce its power. You know, Actually, to be honest, it doesn't reduce it. It just keeps it at its low. You can't make it go low. It's at its level. Once you're aware of it, you can help it to build up and be stronger, and you can build up on it. but you can never make it lower, to be honest. So iron awareness is just, it doesn't keep it, it doesn't make it go on its most powerful level. So I was saying that each throughout the day you feel these emotions. Write down, you know what I'm saying? Usually, for example, personally, at during the day, around noon, I'm not, I'm not at my best, you know. Around noontime, I'm very grumpy. And that's usually the time I'm really grumpy and I'm just really vulnerable, and I don't like that, you know. So I know that noontime, I'm likely to feel very negative. Noontime, I'm likely to speak negative things. I'm likely to make someone upset. I'm likely to, just be a little bit, um, I'll say, distant from everything, you know. I know that nighttime I'm very energetic. So once it's 6 p.m., I'm very happy and very active and I have a lot of energy then, you know. So I know that my thought patterns likely need much less control 6 p.m. onwards because I'm very positive and I'm very happy and I'm very energetic. It's kind of like my battery is recharged. So, okay, and I think about, 6 p.m. and before, you know. For example, 12 p.m. until 6 p.m. How are my thoughts? I will focus on those. The first day, you focus on what you feel on certain times of the day, how you feel. The second day, you see how you can change these thought patterns. Are there frequent thoughts you think, and they give you information about yourself. Some of us are unconfident, and our unconfident thoughts start off our negativity. For example, we look in the mirror and we start saying negative things to ourselves. We start seeing negativity for ourselves. We judge ourselves. We say bad things to ourselves, and that's so you see. So your negativity and your bad emotions are likely triggered by your lack of confidence. You're a confident person. You're very cool. Or if something happens to you that you don't like, you are gonna be angry, and that triggers your negativity. Your thought patterns turn negative. So you see, you are basically a person who has to be triggered by an event. So you see, events trigger, and so once you figure these out, and you can leave me in the comments below if you comment on the videos saying things that you found out that affects your negativity, that basically trigger your negativity thought patterns in the comments. On next, I will read the comments, and on the next video, I will just talk about those. If you don't comment, I'll just say the few comment ones. Yeah. So this is what I want you to do this week. Although I know this video may not be very clear, if it wasn't very good, or if you didn't enjoy it, I apologize in advance. I will make my next video better, hopefully. I will try my best to be better as time goes by, to make better quality videos, to just make better videos, to be more prepared, and etc. So this is what kind of like your homework. Yeah, to just do a journal and write this thought pattern down. And believe me, once we cover up the negativity and how to control it, we're gonna be a whole different person. We're gonna feel a lot differently, and then we'll move on to our view of happiness and what's keeping us from happiness. So this for 2 weeks we're gonna talk about negativity, and I know this sounds very long time, and you're gonna think, well, what's there to say on negativity? There's many things. So yeah, thanks for listening to me. Um, I know this video is not going to help at all because I didn't give an advice, but I hope the next video will help, because the next video we're going to talk about how to stop these thought patterns. Okay, so um, yeah, I hope that we are gonna, I hope that these videos are successful, that I do make a change for people, and I do make people um, feel better about themselves and love themselves and feel happy. That's what I want. Happiness for everyone. This may sound very cheesy, but honestly, that's really what I want in life. I just want everyone to be happy, because I know that happiness is in our palms. 2 years ago, if someone would have said this to me, I would be like, that's bull. That's not true. What are you talking about? Now, this is what I say to everyone. But then I decided to make a change. Instead of saying it, I'm going to make them hold that happiness. Whoever tells me, whoever has a problem and tells me, I tell them, you are the key to your happiness. You can be happy if you want. I buy this and this and this, and I offer them my help because when I was miserable and unhappy, if someone told me, "Oh, your happiness is your heart," I honestly wanted to beat them up, and I wouldn't believe it. There's no need. There's no help to tell someone. Oh, you can be happy. It's just in your hands. You need to tell people how. So acts of kindness. If you know something that can change someone's life, that can help someone even the slightest bit, instead of telling them, "Oh, this is that," just show them, teach them, tell them. That's the best way we can do so. Share your acts of kindness, keep your thoughts journal, and stay tuned for my next video. Uh, Next Tuesday, I will post the video on thought patterns. Until then, you can comment in the video saying the thought patterns you found, and we'll talk about them then. So, see you on Tuesday.